go take a look at some earrings? I've been wanting new ones, but I can never seem to make up my mind. They're all so cute, you know? There are too many options to choose from. I know! Why don't you come help me pick something out? Yeah! Come on then, let's go! Hang on, I've got a call. Hello? Uh-huh. What? You're not doing it? You want my approval first? Wait, it's fine. You can do what you want to do. What I mean is, if that's what you really want, then go ahead. It's your choice, so... You really don't have to worry about me. Well, then... You want to meet up and talk about it? Hey, stop it, don't cry. I'll try to call you more too, okay? Alright. Bye. That was my mom. She apologized for everything that's happened. She said she won't get remarried until I'm okay with it. That's weird. I can't stop shaking for some reason. Can we sit for a while? Sorry about all that. I'm fine now. I was just surprised. I never expected this to happen. I told her we could meet up and talk about her remarriage. I'm nervous just thinking about it. Oh, I don't know. To tell you the truth, I don't think it should be about me letting her or not. We haven't seen each other in almost 10 years, so it's not going to be easy. I'm afraid I'll get angry and say something cruel. Still, I think it's time I try talking to her. I've been saying how wrong it is to run away, so I need to live up to my own advice. You know, I think she still misses my dad deep down, but she couldn't handle it. Losing someone so important to her. That's why she needed someone to lean on. I think losing someone you love and having to go on alone is really, really hard. I'm not sure how to explain, but I realized this after being with you. I think being in love means giving a part of yourself away. And that's a wonderful thing. I mean, just in general, you know? The earrings can wait till next time. Let's just go home for today.
I see you're back.
Nice. Nice.
So dance if you wanna go ahead.
Yes.
Free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed. I'm minding my biz. So mind your
Oh,
biz.
that reminds me.
Whatever like is. We gon' flow with the set. Hey, hey, hey. Feeling the fire with the burning desire every day.
What a joke.
Never expires. But we gon' chill today. Let me rock the world tomorrow. You know.
Yeah. I owe you one. I recently expanded my outdoor exercise regimen, and I wanted to boost my nutrition and match. So I got some pork liver today because it's supposed to be rich in iron. But I don't think it'll taste like much if I just boil it like usual. That's why I'm gonna try cooking a pork liver stir-fry. I already looked up how to make it. Good to hear. You like this dish too? I've already cleaned the meat ahead of time. All that's left is to cook the liver, and stir the chives and bean sprouts in. And that should be it. Wow, this is great! I guess it was a good thing I took the time for all that prep. They say a boxing match is decided before the bell even rings. Maybe this is kind of the same thing. Oh, sorry. Obviously, this wouldn't have been possible without your help. I've still got a lot to learn, but it's hard to make time for it with all my training and stuff. Maybe if I attach weights to the pan when I'm flipping, I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
By the way, you know what? No way.
Fine, go. I'm so...
Hey there. Sorry. Oh. Hey there. Yeah.
Oh, you're back.
I have a suggestion.
By the way,
So dance if you wanna.
All right.
Go ahead. Free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed. I'm minding my biz.
Hey!
So mind your own biz. Whatever life is, we gon' flow with the set. Hey, feeling the fire with the burning desire. Every day we inspire, but never expires. But we gon' chill today. Let me rock tomorrow. You know.
Yes.
Yeah. It's nice that we don't have as much crap to deal with up here. There aren't as many weeds or pests on the roof. And no moles or other critters that'll dig our plants up. Still gotta watch out, though. Some hungry asshole might try to help himself to the whole crop. Didn't know you were so hot-blooded. Most of us here are decent and mature enough that we'd ask before doing something like that. With one exception. I mentioned I did a bit of gardening back at the orphanage, right? If someone sneaks a bite, it's no big deal. But this one time, some older kids stole our whole crop. Aki got so pissed when that happened. He went after them all by himself. Even... Then again, it's probably not much different from how he is now. He hasn't changed at all. Compare that to these guys. Growing bigger every day. This should be good for today. You can head on back. I'll stay and finish up. You can thank me by helping out again sometime.
That concludes the disciplinary committee's forecast report.
Next up is the treasurer's report.
Yes.
Hey, sorry, but I was hoping you had some time once this meeting's over. We can talk up on the roof. I'm sorry to drag you up here, but I wanted to tell you something. The cigarette butt incident is going to be dropped. It seems interrogating every student in the school raised a few concerns. I wanted to be student council president next year, and that teacher promised to endorse me if I agreed to help him. But I lost any hope of achieving that when I spoke up against him. Not to mention the student body isn't so fond of me. I rambled on about rules and fairness, but all I really proved was that I was desperate for power. Now I understand why the president asked you to join the student council. You aren't just feeding me sympathy or empty words. You genuinely mean what you say. The system only works if you have people's trust. And trust isn't something you can force on anyone. When that teacher doubted you, I felt backed into a corner by a fool who simply had more power than I did. It felt like the truth was being distorted and that I might lose a friend as a consequence. If it wasn't for you, I would have become a tyrant. So, thank you. Don't you dare repeat what I just said to anyone. I realize it's out of my usual character. I'm sure everyone would just make fun of me. Just promise, okay? I'll see you later.
Oh, welcome back.
So dance. If
Salut.
you wanna go ahead, free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed. I'm minding my biz, so mind your own biz. Whatever life is, we gon' flow with the set. Hey, 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 feeling the fire with the burning desire. Every day we inspire, but never expires. But we gon' chill today. Let me rock the world tomorrow, you know.
Hey. Thanks. Putting in the effort to cook a homemade meal always makes it taste extra good. Well, shall we start cleaning up?
Excuse me. Yes.
Pay close attention, all right? That reminds me.
Hey. Thanks. Yes, I'm here. Oh, sorry. Don't scare me like that. So, there's something I want to ask you. Why do you spend so much time with me? It's gotten you into a whole mess of trouble. And honestly, some of the stuff I've said is really not okay. Is it because we're both Persona users? Or are we actually good friends? Or do you, by any chance, have feelings for... What do you really think of me? What? No way! Are you serious? You're not pulling my leg, are you? You really mean it? Wow! Sorry. It just feels like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. The tears won't stop coming. You're so hard to read. You're always so kind to everyone. That's why I thought you saw me as just a friend like everyone else. Lately, I've found myself getting upset when I've seen you talking with Fuka. Made me scared that I was turning into a petty, jealous person. I felt awful about it. So, I'd like it if you had eyes for me. And only me. So, will you? Oh gosh, what am I saying? I'm gonna go now.
Welcome back. All right.
Yeah. Yes. All right. Today we're gonna see some of the greatest matches the champs have ever... Hmm?
And here we are with the first match of the qualifiers. In the red corner we have Akihiko Sanada-kun from Gekkokan High
It's
School.
me. This is footage from my first official match. My coach from back then recorded it for me. Sorry, looks like I put on the wrong video. Let me switch it out. Hey, come on. It's not that interesting. But I guess this might be a good opportunity. Let's watch it. I look so stiff and nervous. My form is all over the place. How did I even win this? At least I can tell I've improved since then. Here's where I get my left straight in.
And the winner is Sanada-kun from
Check
the
out my
red
face.
corner.
I'm trying to look calm, but on the inside, I can barely contain myself. I know I said before that I just wanted to learn how to fight with my bare hands, but this might actually be why I stuck with boxing. This victory gave me confidence. I wasn't so stiff in any of my later matches. Are you the type to get nervous in front of a bunch of people like that? That's what I like to hear. You're just as reliable as a leader ought to be. If you ever want to try getting in the ring, I'd be glad to have you. I've learned a lot from boxing, but there's a strict rule I follow when it comes to winning. Find your opportunity, then strike without hesitation. It's easy enough to remember, but hard to apply. You could say the same thing about fighting shadows, too. I've always tried to keep those words in mind, but now I'll be even more conscious of them. You know, I never thought you'd see me like that. But it did help remind me how I felt when I was starting out. Anyway, sorry you had to sit through that. I'll save the champion matches for next time.
Now we move on to round 2 of the qualifiers. In the red
There's
corner,
another one?
Akihiko Sanada-kun
Well,
from
since we're
Gekkokan
already
High
here.
School.
Want to watch some more before we go to sleep?